We are going live now on Facebook. Okay, I'll wait for you to count me in. We're about to start, Mr. Yamba. To an information sharing session with me, Grace Cavey. Do stay tuned in on our socials, Facebook at Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, on our YouTube page at MICT Namibia. Today we are unpacking the launch of the Retire Wise booklet. Just to give you a bit of a context, the Financial Literacy Initiative, FLI, under the Ministry of Finance, is launching the Retire Wise booklet, which aims to enhance financial literacy and promote the long-term financial well-being of retirees and those who are nearing retirement. This is to empower them to make sustainable, well-informed decisions as they navigate the various stages of life before, during, and after retirement. To help us unpack this launch, we are joined by Mr. Joseph Ihembe, Secretariat Manager under the Financial Literacy Initiative at the Ministry of Finance. Mr. Ihembe, welcome to our studios.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here, and thank you for welcoming me.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, let's get right into the questions of the day. Mr. Ihembe, given the high levels of financial exclusion and low literacy in Namibia, what were the specific challenges you observed among retirees and pre-retirees that led to you to develop Retire Wise booklet?
Yeah, thank you. Over the years, when we actually get to engage with citizens around the country, when we conduct training or we have different meetings, and then what we just observe in the community, it has come, we've made observation where we've actually realized that a number of people, after just a few months of retirement or a few years, you would find these people actually get to be struggling with their finances. Then that actually, they get to be struggling with their finances, which actually made us to think and reflect as to what have actually been their problems. And then we got to find out that the people, when they were employed, it's not necessarily that they lacked financial resources or they did not have sufficient funds, but rather it was an issue of not planning well for their retirements. And hence that actually have led to many of them really struggling, not really able to make ends meet. So that have really been the problem, and then we felt it necessary that we needed then to put documentation that will guide and lead the people out there to help them to plan for retirement, to also give them an opportunity to various strategies that exist out there that they could actually use really to withstand the pressure that comes with retirement. I think that in a nutshell is what really led for us to really develop this documentation. And I think on top of that, we also have fragmented information that exists out there that is being communicated to people. Some may not necessarily be of good value and may offer some misinformation. So we felt as government and Financial Literacy Initiative, we needed then to come up with this booklet, hence the development of this booklet. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ihembe, who are the target audience for this booklet, And please tell us what topics are covered in this booklet.
The booklet is really for all working categories of people, including even those that are already even in retirement. This booklet, you can still use it. For instance, I'll say that this booklet offers advices or guide in terms of maybe those that are actually starting their career, whether you are in your 20s to your 30s. It actually offers you an opportunity to benefit from some strategies. Says, being it that when you are starting, you probably is the time for you to, if you want to really satisfy your financial life at the end of your working life, maybe this is actually the time when you get to take those high-risk investments that actually offers high rewards. And then for those, the categories that are in their 50 to 60, for instance, that's actually the category where you're supposed to sort of like ensure that you invest in low-risk investments or either diversify your investment so that you just really have, you invest in those investment vehicles that are really that will actually sort of like guarantee you good returns without necessarily risking your investments. Now, in terms of what are the topics that are covered in this booklet, you would find that we have various topics. There's one on really planning for retirement. There's one on understanding retirement and the pension funds benefits in itself. There's the element of estate planning. Then we also covered medical aid and asset management. Then we've also covered income and expenditure management. And then the aspect of tax consideration, we also covered that. And then lastly, the last topic really talks about or covers the aspect of fraud prevention and consumer protection. In a nutshell, I think that's what we've covered in this booklet. Yes.
Okay. Please tell us, why is retirement planning so important, and what are the tangible benefits for individuals who start to prepare for this earlier in their working career?
So retirement benefits is actually very important because one needs to be able to position yourself. Once you've actually put a plan in place for retirement, then you should be able to imagine to say that when upon retirement, what do I see myself to be as far as the financial position is concerned. So one then needs to, once you have that picture, then you need now to start thinking to say that when I want to retire, or at the end of my working life, when I retire, I don't want to be a burden to my whether it's my children and my relative. So I want to be financially free. So then you need to start now thinking about or putting in place now that retirement plan. And then also getting to know that if I have a retirement plan or a pension, is it sufficient to what I really want to become? Yeah, if you would want to start a business when you are done with your active working life, you want to maybe invest or go into businesses, the amount of money that is actually being deducted that you are likely to have at the end of it, will it be sufficient for you to do what you want to do? Because, like for instance, when it comes to public servants, the pension really, it's a small amount. It's not really sufficient to do many things. And that's actually the time when you need much more money. And to avoid now those stresses that comes with that, you need really to have this retirement. And those are actually the benefits. Once you have that plan, and then maybe you have a complementary retirement pension that you actually put aside, it puts you in a position where you will be in a much better situation financial-wise. So that's the importance of having these plans in place and the benefits, yes.
Talking about the Retire Wise booklet, it is one of the financial literacy initiative with the aim of providing financial literacy through reading it. What other programs or initiatives are you offering to individuals and micro, small, medium enterprises on financial literacy?
All right. In terms of what others, yes, we have a number of booklets that we have developed, but our flagship or our key document is actually, there's a booklet we called MoneyWise. The money-wise actually covers all aspects and angles of finances. It's from that booklet where we've actually derived or created other booklets. Whether you have your Invest-Wise booklet, you have your Spend-Wise booklet, you have your Borrow-Wise booklet, including even this Retire-Wise booklet that we're speaking of. We've actually extracted these booklets from the Money-Wise booklet. And then we also have another one which we call the Info Hub booklet. The Info Hub booklet is just a booklet that speaks about, especially for businesses, when you want maybe to borrow finances, which other institutions are existing there that are licensed and credible, where you can borrow money and then they don't run away with or they don't overcharge you or mistreat you as a client. So those are the type of information that we have. Now, when it comes to what is it that we actually do, we also offer various free trainings to individuals and SMEs. We deliver them face-to-face or sometimes even virtually, wherever we are called upon, or sometimes we even solicit this ourselves to when we engage with various communities and various organizations to identify where the financial literacy, whether there are groups that need financial literacy training, then we'll go out there to actually do or offer these trainings. We also have public talks and workshops where we engage and then to cover really on practical financial issues that are actually existing out there. We also do community outreaches where we go in communities and then we speak to them and gather them around and then we discuss issues of financial literacy. Those are some of the other programs that we carry out apart from the books that we publish for individuals to read. Yes.
Mr. Ihemba, how do you sensitize the communities on these programs, like the outreach programs that you have? Where do they get this information that there will be such programs taking place in their area?
Yeah, usually what we do, we first of all, when one actually logs onto our website, whether it's the Ministry of Finance website or our FLI website, you'll find we are always we put out this information for the general public to sort of try to engage us. But then, apart from that, we also do plan our own outreaches where we will then identify various regions. Like I've said, we'll identify the regions and communities where where we will speak with the people out there, whether it's the regional council, the town councils, and various active community members there, just to identify whether they have really those people that needs our help. And sometimes we even go on radio and then we talk about this this need. And then just like we are here on this platform also to speak about the same part of our product that we have, like this one, in this particular case, the launch of the Retire-Wise. It's actually also to sensitize the general public out there that when we launch, we need them, we want them to come and join us so that they can get their benefits out of these booklets. Thank you.
Now, as we are nearing the end of our discussion, please tell us about the launch of the booklet and all details pertaining to the day.
Yeah, thank you again for that one. In terms of the launch, we are set to launch this Retire-Wise booklet on the 25th. That's Thursday, this coming Thursday. It will be at the Government Office Park Auditorium, where we will start at 8:30. And then we plan to end somewhere around 12:30. So the minister will be officiating there, and we'll also have all other industry expertise that will actually be partaking in this this event. We request that the general public join us so that they can have their questions answered. We'll have GIPF there. We'll have banks like FNB, for instance. We'll have Old Mutual and all others that have actually indicated that they want to be a part and parcel of this launch. So please, we request that you make your way there on Thursday, 25th, from 8:30, so that you get yourself a copy of this booklet so that you can also read for yourself. But we'll also have a panel discussion there. And then the audience will be given an opportunity really to engage with the expertise in the areas so that they can expound on the aspect of retirement. Thank you so much.
And for those that are unable to attend in person, is there provision for live streaming?
Yes, there will be provision for live streaming. It will be through the FLI channel and the Ministry of Finance channel. So those that will not be able to make it, although we want you to come,